I'm honestly ready to go home. I like my bed, I like my home, my family. I wanna go home, I wanna go home, I wanna go home. What the fuck? Every day from Bakersfield to Budapest, millions of people gather to see their favorite bands. During the summer of 2002, over 500,000 people came out to see one of the best tours ever assembled. Blink-182, Green Day, Jimmy Eat World, Kut U Up. See, that's the problem. No one knew who the hell we were. Nobody. Not crew, not the bands, and certainly not the fans. So why in the fuck were we even on this monster tour? Well, our longtime friends from Blink-182, Mark Hoppus and Tom DeLonge, invited us out on the tour, either to give us our big break or as some sort of weird social experiment. Either way, one day I'm in my cubicle, and the next thing you know, we're on the road. I can't believe this is fucking happening!
We took Kut U Up on the road because they're really good friends of ours, and they're a good band, and they're really charismatic people, and we knew that they would keep tour interesting, and they would keep tour fresh.
When we thought about who would be a funny, not even just a funny, a cool band to watch how that happened to, we thought of Kut U Up immediately.
I'd say since the first day I even heard of Kut U Up going on the tour, I had second thoughts of, like, if we could even get to the first day of the tour.
I didn't even think we'd make it through the whole tour. I'm like, there's no way we're gonna make it through 9 weeks of shows.
I guess it's 4 guys that play in front of like their friends, and now we're on this huge tour. I didn't know anyone had confidence in me or anyone else that we could pull that off.
That's real funny. That was what was cool. You could play 50 live shows or somewhere around there. Some bands play for like 10 years and never play 50 shows.
But they have the courage and the energy to go out and really drink and smoke and break their way across the world.
I mean, the first night when we left, it was like, oh, what's gonna happen? It was like the 4 of us in this little pod of, no one could touch us. This is where people stop being real and start being polite. That's what I'm talking about. Now they're being real.
5 in the morning, first stop, beautiful Bakersfield, California. Buenos dias. How are you doing? We will have rehearsal tomorrow morning. I love the drive, it's fun. Nobody else does. But we'll see you in the morning. Get up, fucker. You need some Chris's underwear? First day.
Sending emails and stuff. We
Wake up the next morning at like 12 or whatever, just kind of tripping out, like, what are we doing here? This is wrong.
I can't believe they're gonna let us do this and go on this tour. On top of that, fuck around.
Nobody knows what anything is going to be like.
When we first pulled up in Bakersfield, we saw the van. I went, oh, fuck, these guys are really going to be stuck in this van for the next 8 fucking weeks. The van's already ruined. What'd you guys do?
Hey, move this monstrosity.
All right, sorry. And it was hot as shit, and the van already stunk like shit and beer and pot and body odor and farts. It's like, dude, you guys have been, we're 3 hours out of fucking San Diego. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
The real thought I had when I saw them pull up in Bakersfield was, I wonder how long they're going to be able to be on this tour before they get kicked off. Shit, I can't believe we actually pulled this off, because the whole tour wasn't really just our tour. We were sharing it with Green Day, and the only thing they knew of those guys was me telling them it was a bunch of guys that do acid and drink a lot.
No, I don't think. What the hell?
But I found out later they don't do acid, but they do drink a lot. I don't know.
Kind of walking and knowing that you're going to, like, play somewhere in the vicinity of the show. We're just like, what?
And right when we're in line, here comes Furman walking in like this. His eyes like this, and Furman just blinks. Tour manager.
You're not to look at the other bands. You're not to overstep your lines. You got to realize you're backstage. You need to just, like, keep your cool, know what's going on.
Going in there, they're already on our asses, like, don't do this, don't do that. And we just knew that we had to do this and that.
So we show up on the first day in Bakersfield, and we thought we were the opening band, you know, we're the first one on the bill. But we come to the show, and there's another band, like, outside.
First time I met the Kut U Up guys was, I think, the first show. And I saw them in the parking lot in the van. Just ended up talking to them and hanging out in the van.
Everyone's is a definite character, for better or for worse. They're definitely something.
We saw where we were going to play.